All right, Andrew.
Yes, Marduk.
Why do you think you're here, brother?
I don't know. Did I do something bad?
I don't know. You tell me. What have you done?
I don't think so. I think I've only done right. Is it because of my medical work?
Where are your allegiances, Andrew?
They're here. I would be here if not.
How do we know that to be true?
I feel as though the information I've provided over my time here has been beneficial.
Like what?
Camera locations, informations on attacks. Yes, I'm with the Federales, but I'm using that as a way to get info on the clowns who constantly attack us.
I'll let the militia take it from here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What brought you to New Babylon? You don't mind me asking.
Well, it was actually a very good...
Hey, speak up, please, Andrew.
Absolutely, Marduk. An old friend of mine, someone who I was quite close with, Princess. She recruited me here, and I came.
How would you describe your day-to-day task here at New Babylon?
I do a lot of medical stuff. I do a lot of wilderness retreats. A lot of my work seems to go. It's hard to get people to join me on my tasks, so I've been resorting to taking people from the outside world on not so much spirit journeys, but just a jaunt through the woods where I help them find their purpose. There's a lot of fear and misunderstanding about New Babylon out there. And I feel any work I can do to help people understand us a little better, it'll go a long way.
That sounds sus as I can't lie.
Interesting. Andrew, you stated yesterday that when it came to Cuba, you would land at the position of number 3. Is that correct?
I think so. I do think so.
What's your loyalty that lies with Cuba?
It's more so to Osvaldo and Leo. We're pals that go back a long way. I'm more aiding them, helping them achieve their goals. I see a strong, beneficial relationship between New Babylon and Cuba too.
Well, if those two individuals came in here with weapons, well, what side would you stand on? Would you pick up arms against them?
As I've proven in the past, I did pick up arms against them. And I stabbed Osvaldo and Chatterbox and someone else with a knife.
Who do you think is the greatest threat to New Babylon, Andrew?
The greatest threat? It's the people here, infighting. Pointless squabbles and getting angry about tiny things. I think Babylon can handle any obstacle coming from the outside, but it's going to be within that causes the big problems. People are hungry for Babylari in here. You know, the amount of time I've tried getting people to help me with things and they just demand payment and payment and payment for everything.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
Skip, unless you have more.
Oh, go ahead. Ask him a question.
You guys suck at interrogating, Chad.
I believe
No?
this was last week. You were picked up by some high-ranking officials of Cuba. They seemed pretty dangerous. Seems like sort of like a mafia of a sort. Care to explain what that was all about?
Absolutely. So as lately, as Volvo
Finally, a good question.
watching eye of the high-ranking Cuban government officials, and that was Captain Tortuga. He came to follow up, see how Osvaldo's doing with his mission.
Unleash, Harry, unleash!
Andrew,
Yeah.
there's a text here between you and Carmine. You
Yeah.
said 3 days ago, when you get some time, do let me know. I believe we could be of good use to each other.
I'm trying to start a band with him. Nobody wants to start a band with me. I'm trying to sweet talk him and, doing band music.
You lying boy.
I ain't lying.
Well, hooked on that battery right up to your nipples, Andrew.
No, please, no. I'm so frail. Listen, I wouldn't betray Babylon. I believe everything I do is for the good. The information I gather, the things I find out, the people I'm trying to help persuade to come this way.
Well, just because...
I would like to interject with a question, if that is quite all right.
Yes, it's all right.
If that is such, Andy, then why have you met with not only the Cubans, but the clowns on multiple occasions without notifying anyone in New Babylon that you were doing such? Especially when there were ongoing, present, and active threats being made to Babylonians from those very self-same clowns that you were meeting with. One could even argue while you were in their presence. No one's that slick. Eyes are everywhere.
Mm.
Yeah, of course they're everywhere. Cell phones and stuff. Listen, I work with the Cubans. The Cubans work with the clowns. I use the Cubans to get information on the clowns. And it's been working so far. Or I
How?
thought it was.
As far as I know, it would be working if you were actually in communication with anyone here, but
You don't
as
think
far
I'm
as I
trying?
know...
You don't think I just constantly get brushed off when I bring info?
Andy, how many times have you spoken to me about info? Not to
good
be
few
the kind of
times.
person to swing my dick here, but I'm the regent, and you have come to me with almost no information in regards to any of these meetings you have. Actually, I'll direct this to our fair members of the Lions Watch here. Has Andy approached any of you with this apparently so covetous information that he has that is so valuable and priceless? These echoes do reverberate ever so loudly.
It's very strange, Andrew. Where's this embassy at? Where is the Cuban embassy? Because you're there.
It's
a
over
lot.
in Grapeseed.
I'm looking.
That
at
is
these
correct.
Text messages. You are there nearly every day. There's text messages between you and Osvaldo, you and Leo, that you're constantly on the way to the embassy. So what the fuck do you discuss at this embassy on a daily basis?
Cuban stuff. We're trying to... There's big problems with Captain Tortuga right now. He's kidnapped Osvaldo. And we're trying to save him.
Sounds to me like you're taking care of other people's problems when you should be focusing here on Babylon.
That's what it sounds like to me as well, Andrew. Where do your motivations lie, my friend?
My motivations?
That's right.
For me?
That's right.
I'm just living my life, man.
Just living your life. Then why the fuck are you here, Andrew? Why are you here?
Because I thought this was a spot I could, truly find my purpose. Truly branch my wings and fly.
How can you find your
It
purpose if
seems-
you're never here or focusing on the things that we ask of you here, Andrew?
I'm always working on things that are asked of me.
Really? What have
Yeah.
you been working on?
I'm doing a lot of medical work, trials. I've resorted to testing on people outside of Babylon because nobody here will help me without getting paid.
Ah, yes, you've been trying to break people's arms. This is a whole other issue, by the way.
Doctor,
Why do you
now
wanna
that
break
was
people's
consensual.
arms?
Hang on, that was consensual.
Nah, that's irrelevant. We gotta stay relevant here. Brother,
She knows about it.
Andrew, I'm gonna give you one
Yes,
opportunity right now to come clean, brother.
Yes, Mordu.
Come clean.
For what? What do you want me to come clean about?
All the bullshit you got going on with the Federales and the clowns, buddy.
I don't work with the clowns. I work with the Federales.
Why? When was the last time we were there? Yesterday?
Yesterday at a meeting, I tried telling the guards, but nobody responded to my calls over the loudspeaker. I rated looking to speak, and nobody came. I said I was going to tell them I was going to a meeting. If I wanted any info, I'd get it.
Interesting.
We're currently working on a new mascot for Cuba 2.
Yeah, for Cuba 2, we are currently doing this. We are currently doing that. We are currently doing this. We are currently doing that. I don't understand you, Andrew.
You were supposed to leave everything behind at the doorstep of Babylon. It seems you are still rather connected to the outside world.
It's happened on the same day. I thought it could be beneficial. But clearly,
I'm gonna ask you a question. Depending on this answer, you live or you die.
Oh, dang.
You understand me?
Yes, Marduk.
When you are with the Federales, are you doing it for your own self-interests, or are you doing it for the betterment of New Babylon?
I believe that a strong working relationship between
Answer the
Babylon-
question, boy.
for Babylon, obviously, strong allies. I don't think we need to be at war with the people we're at war with. We need allies up here.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust you. I'm gonna let security, the militia handle the rest of this interrogation. You get to the bottom and find out the truth. And you might not walk out of here alive, boy.
I'm not lying to you guys. I'm telling you everything I know.
You can read the book while we do a dramatic exit.
Yes, I feel like I've been very forthcoming anytime anyone's approached
Priest
me
of the
with anything.
Flame.
That is not true, my friend.
Deep in the vaulted halls of rust and gears stood a divine aura. They were called the Priest of the Flame, for they
Nat, for little
alone
Cuba,
could
you said that's
walk,
really interested in New Babylon,
could
yet
wake
our
dead
leaders don't
metals.
know anything about it.
Well, the feet.
You're not
When
telling
the
anybody about it.
I can't
if
read.
you were to come to the region and you were to tell the region, I'm gonna do this with little Cuba or whatever. I'm gonna get this information because we need it for this, and that. And she approves it or he approves it. Then it would be a different procedure. But you were going out of your way entirely.
This is just not true at all. I feel like it's being spun that I don't tell anybody. I tell people all the time what I'm doing. We in the region, we've had active talks about this stuff. Russian on the run.
leader,
calling the
we went
reason a
after
liar?
you
Yeah.
being an ambassador to the Cuban embassy, and that is how we were able to establish the trade agreement as well as the passport agreement. But I did not know about these meetings that you're speaking of, especially with the clowns, while they were making active threats towards our members. Your fellow Babylonians, I should add.
Jesus Christ!
Oh! No! Oh!
Speak the
Please.
truth, boy.
I'm telling the
Tell
truth.
the
I don't know what
truth,
you
or you
want
get
from me.
bananaed.
I'm
You trying
doing
to
the
get
best I
bananaed?
can. I feel like everybody says I don't communicate, but I do communicate. You know, maybe
But are you
communication goes both
communicating to the
ways.
right people? That's the question I asked for you, Andrew.
I feel like I am. I tell people who are available.
or are you intentionally communicating to people who don't matter so you can use it as a cop-out excuse for when you inevitably get interrogated by the people who do matter?
I feel like when I tell people the information, they don't do anything with it. I told the region days before Edgar betrayed that he was working with the clowns, and nothing was done with that information.
Tell me, how would you know if
allegation.
nothing was done with that information? Andrew, do tell me.
I don't know.
You better get potassium, boy.
Oh, please no. I don't like bananas.
I'll read the book. We'll interrogate a little bit more.